Assalamualaikum and good day to all. Congratulations to all students and welcome to Universiti Malaya and specifically to Universiti Malaya Center for Continuing Education. Welcome to the academic briefing of the day. My name is Farinda and I'm the head of the academic program department of UMCCed, or better known as UMCCed. Congratulations to all the diploma students for being here today. Your journey just started. So as what Lauser has said, that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So this is your single step. This is your first step to go into University of Malaya. Congratulations and welcome. The content of the briefing, which will be on the brief of the program offered, what to expect in higher education. I will introduce the academic staff. I will speak about the UMCCed meal for all the students, our student portal, our student e-learning platform, which is the most important bit for all the students, and also the forms used for academic courses. Diploma program, concerning the reason or the main purpose of a diploma program is to ensure that all our students acquire the skills and the knowledge that will actually contribute towards their career development and also towards their academic development, especially when we know that most of our diploma students will be continuing their education to a degree program of their choices later. So this diploma program should enable students to acquire the necessary knowledge in order for them to continue to their next step of life, which is towards the degree program. Right. In our program over here, we've got 4 different types of diploma. We have got diploma in management, diploma in business management, diploma in business human resource management, and also diploma in accounting. So these 4 programs will actually ensure that the students will have the basic knowledge and skills for them to continue on with their career development or with their degree programs. Okay, what to expect in higher education? As you just come into Universiti of Malaya, there are certain things that students must take into consideration. For example, you'll have lectures and tutorials. Lectures will be done either in sync or in asynchronization, where the lecturers will be putting up lectures, whether it's their own lectures or lectures that is shared from other resources into the online learning platform. You will also have tutorials, and tutorials will come in the form of activities, and they are all also available in the e-learning platform, which we call UMCelf. Students must understand that when you are in tertiary education, there will be no individual attention. If you do need individual attention, you can actually contact the respective lecturers, which their information, where to contact them, it can be found in the course information. Right. The next one is about independent learning. As we know that there will not be any individual attention, therefore there will also be no then the students will have to do independent learning. Yeah. So independent learning meaning you have to do your own tutorial works, any activities that is given by the lecturers. If there are lectures for you to watch, you have to watch it on your own. So it takes a lot of basically discipline to actually finish up all the necessary things that will be given by the lecturers. Yeah. Besides that, you also be given group work. I know that it is a bit daunting at this point of time because you might not know your friends from the same program, but the lecturers will actually help you to sort the group work. And lastly, in this particular slide, you'll be able to see things on e-learning platform. So the e-learning platform is the most important bit for students, for diploma students. Yeah, our e-learning platform is called UMCelf. I'll speak about it later, and there will also be a demonstration on it later. Okay, to continue what to expect in higher education. All right. So you must understand that you'll be having many lecturers, and all those lecturers will have different approaches. So you can't actually expect lecturers to have the same approaches, right? So some lecturers may give you more activities, some lecturers will give you less activities in terms of written activities, but probably more things for you to do online, for example, like reading and giving your opinion through video presentation, etc. etc. Yeah. Okay, the next one is about addressing the lecturers. You must ensure that at all time that the lecturers are addressed properly. They can be called Dato, Professor, Doctor, Madam, Mr. or Miss. Most of our lecturers here are Madam and Mr. So that would be easy, but we also have our deputy director and also our director who is who probably would be professor or doctor or anything of that sort. So you have to actually address them properly. So besides the lecturers or the academic staff, you also have the administration staff. So administration staff must be addressed accordingly. For example, Encik, Puan or Cik. So it depends on who they are. So you can actually ask them what do you call them. So it's the same with the academic lecturers. If you are not too sure what to call them, you can always ask. And I think they will actually inform you how they want to be addressed. I would like to introduce to you the academic staff of UMCCed for the diploma programs. We have here Madam Nurul Ashikin. She is the academic coordinator for UDC Diploma in Business Management. And then we have Madam Shahira. Madam Shahira is the academic coordinator for UDA Diploma in Management. We then have Madam Nur Azima. She is the academic coordinator for UDB Diploma in Human Resource Management. And lastly, we have Madam Siti Amira, and she is the academic coordinator for the Diploma in Accounting. I'd like to continue to introduce to you the rest of the academic staff that is in UMKL. We have Madam Hairunisa and Madam Nur Shahira, and they specialize in the area of business and management. We then have Madam Cik Suzana Aida. She specializes in the area of information technology. We also have Madam Sharifah Nurul Adila and also Madam Nur Jannah, and they specialize in the area of human resource management. And last but not least, in the area of accounting and finance, we have Mr. Mustafa, Mr. Yakzan, and also Madam Najihah. I would also like to introduce to you our academic staff that is based in Kelantan. So that would be at the Universiti Malaya Education Center, or known as Pusat Pendidikan Universiti Malaya, Bachok, Kelantan. We have Madam Dordina, who specializes in the area of accounting and finance. And we also have Madam Shafika, who specializes in the area of human resource management. Okay, besides all the lectures that I have mentioned to you, the ones earlier and also the ones that you see on this slide, we also have other part-time lecturers to teach the diploma courses. And in Bachok, Kelantan, we have one administrative staff, and he is Mr. Muhammad Faizul. The next one which I will want to highlight would be the UMCCed meal for all students. This is important. UMCCed meal is very important because this is where you'll be getting information about your course, about the program, information from the administration, administrative staff, etc., etc. So it is very important that students actually check their UMCCed meal on continuous basis at this point of time, especially when we are doing online courses, online programs. Many information of whatever that the lecturers are doing online will be posted to your UMCCed mail. So the first thing that you need to do is to go to Gmail, and then you have to sign in using your student number at UMCCed edu.my. So student number is actually depending on the course. For example, if you are an accounting student, so your student number will have to start with UDE 20 at UMCCed edu.my. Then for the password, you only need to key in your IC number. Okay. Some students may choose to actually change their password, but if you feel that there is no need for you to change the password, there is no reason for you to change your password, leave it as your IC number, because we want to ensure that you remember your password at all time, and because you really need this student UMCCed mail, yeah. And so my suggestion or my advice is that if you feel that there is no pressing need for you to change your password, just leave it at your IC number. For every students of diploma, the student portal is a very important platform for you. So you will have to go to student.umcced.edu.my to actually access to this portal. So there are a number of things that is available in this portal. I think Encik Nasran would have actually mentioned it to you, but I'll go through with you a little bit more on this soon. Once you go into this website, you have to click academic, and from there you'll be able to see many tabs. For example, borang-borang permohonan, buku kaedah dan peraturan, buku panduan program pengajian, garis panduan penjadian tugasan, jadual kelas, pendaftaran kursus diploma, and also kumpulan tutorial diploma. So these are very important for diploma students, especially the ones that states diploma at the end of the tab, yeah, the name of the tab. Then you may click pautan. Once you click pautan, you'll be able to see a number of different tabs. For example, online registration all the way to pelekat kenderaan. But what is important over here, I would like to highlight, would be the sistem pengiraan pointer and also UMself. So these are the two main ones that I will want to highlight to you. Right, this is system pengiraan pointer. This pointer calculation system is actually very important for all students, because once you are a registered student, you should be able to go into this site and key in your student number and your password, the same password, right? Your IC number basically, and you should be able to key in the subjects or the courses that you are taking this particular semester, and you can make assumption what would be your aim or what would be your grade that you'll be getting, and then you'll be able to see what would be your CGPA or GPA for this particular semester. And if you do it continuously until you finish, you'll be able to see what would be your final CGPA for you to actually graduate. Yeah, so this system is very important. Please let the administrative staff knows if you are unable to go into this particular system. In terms of this e-learning platform, as I said again, is very important for our online learning, especially for this particular semester, when the ministry has actually instructed all universities to actually do their teaching and learning through online platform. Yeah, so therefore please ensure that you can actually access this UMself. Okay, how do you actually access UMself? UMself, you need to access, you go into the website, you just click the link that was given in your UMCCed student portal, You click in your username, you put in your IC number, and again I would suggest that for you not to change your password unless it is really needed. All right, so this is how you do it for UMself. And in the next slide, all right, you can actually see how to navigate into UMself, how to start the UMself, and also to navigate inside UMself.
So this is the guide on how to use UMself e-learning platform. So first of all, you need to put the link address for UMself, which is umself.umcced.edu.my. And then you click on the login. So for the first time user, you need to put your metric number as the username. And for first time login, you need to put your IC number as your password. And then click on login. And after you have logged into the UMself, the list of subjects that you register for this semester will appear in the course overview. So for this example, these are the course that you take for the first semester. You click on the course. And this is the main page that you will see when you logged in. And on the left side is the navigation menu. And this is where you're going to access all the activities in the course. And for each course, the course information will be provided. So there are two forms that students have to read and go through before they start with the class. So the first one is the course information. So this form will actually show you the syllabus and the reference books and all the necessary information, especially in terms of continuous assessment. And the next one is the course proforma. So the proforma form will show you the most important one is the course learning outcomes. So this will be reflected in all your assessments for the assignments as well as the final examination. Other than course information, these are the course notes. So these are the slides or courses provided by the lecturer. So it depends on the number of chapters for each subjects. And for the e-learning, every week the lecturers will give you activities to do in order for you to get your attendance. And the activities includes assignments, chat, choice for grouping, forum for discussion, and also quiz for test or exam. And for the first activity that I will show you as an example is the chat. So as you can see here, these are the instructions from the lecturers, and you are needed to chat with your group members regarding your group assignment. And these are the link for the chat, and then you click here to enter the chat now. Click on this link, and then it will appear the chat box here. So you are free to discuss anything with your group members about the group assignment. The next example of activities in the UMself, there's also assignment submission. Now, there are two types of assignment submission in the UMself. So the first one, for the submission, you need to type in your answer in the link provided. And in this example, you can see the instructions. You read the instructions given by the lecturer first, then only you can add the submission. Based on the question given, you need to type in your answer in the online text box given. And after you have write your answer, you click on the save changes. Okay, and then you see that the submission status here stated that the draft is not submitted yet. If you don't need to edit your assignment, you click on the submit assignment, and then you click on the box here and click on the continue. Then only your submission status will change to submitted. And the next activity is for the assignment submission that you need to upload a file. Now this is an example. You need to submit a mind map, and you need to click on the button here at submission. Okay, and then you need to upload the file. So let's say this will be your file with your metric number. And then drag and drop the files here, and then you click on the save changes. And you can see that the submission status will be submitted for grading. And then only you can move to the next activity. Another example of activity in UMCCed, you can also view the video lecture from the lecturer by simply clicking on the link here. And the next activity is for the quiz. Now you can see that after you have viewed the video lecture, the lecturer will ask you to read the chapter notes, and after that you needed to answer the quiz. So you click on the link, okay, and then you click on the attempt quiz. Now can be many types of format of the quiz. There will be the multiple choice questions, true or false, as well as ACs. For this example, I will show you the example of AC question. Right, so this is the questions that you need to answer. And let's say you have answered the first question, you go to the next page. So in the quiz navigation here, you can see that there are a total of 7 questions that you need to answer. And after that, then only you can click on the finish attempt. And the next example is for the choice for grouping. Some of the lecturers might ask you to form a group and you need to register your group in the UMCCed. So I give you an example. This is an example for grouping for the group assignment and presentation. You simply click on the link here. Okay, and then you need to decide on your group members and your group name and group number. And after you have decided, then you choose the group. Okay, and then you can click on the save my choice. Another examples of activities in the UMCCed is the forum for discussion. In this example, so that the forum provided by the lecturer for you to ask any questions regarding the group assignment or project. So you can simply click on the link, okay, and then you click on add new topic, and then click on the subject, write the subject here, and then write your questions here in the message box. And after that, you can click on post to forum. So that is all for the examples of activities in the UMCCed. And you have to remember that each of the lecturers might have different preferences in terms of the activities in the UMCCed. So you really need to read the instructions, or you need to communicate and talk to your lecturer if you have any questions regarding the UMCCed activities. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.
To be doing their learning through our UMCCed, which is our online e-learning platform. There are a number of things that students must remember. So we'll go through the online classroom behavior. For online classroom behavior, this is important to ensure that for example, if your lecturers ask you to go into a synchronization online teaching, you'll have to ensure that you attend the class and you come in on time or before the time. Yeah, the link usually will be given by the lecturer. Of course, if you are doing at your own pace, meaning looking at recorded or video presentation, then that can be done at your own time. So this is more in terms of synchronization classes where they are done face-to-face online. So it is important that you must remember that you have to attend 80% of the classes, whether it's online or offline. All right. If it's non-face-to-face, it's called offline. If it's offline, the lecturer will also give you activities to be done. So if you don't do the activities, we'll have to consider that you have not attended the class. So in order for you to show that you have attended the class, whether it's offline or online, then you will have to do the activities that is given, that is related to that particular tutorials or lectures. Yeah. And for example, you will also have to do continuous assessment. You may have to do online exam, online test. You may also have to submit alternative assessment. So these things are all very, very important. Yeah, and if you are, and the dates are very important. The time also is very important. And if you do not or are not able to attend because you are sick, or there are other things that is hindering you from actually submitting your work online. So you need to actually give a copy of your MC and also an official letter or official letter, MC or official letter, to the program coordinator. And you may also have to inform the lecturer through email that you have all this documentation, so that some consideration can be given to you by the lecturers. And if you can see in terms of over here, when we talk about attendance for tutorials, if you do not attend tutorials, so tutorials can be done online, synchronization, or offline. Where there would be many offline activities that is considered as part of your tutorials. And if you don't do your tutorials, mark will be deducted. So the lecturers will actually inform you how many marks will be deducted for the tutorials that you have not done, or you have not done. And tutorial will have to be done basically according to the time given by the lecturers. So everything has to be done on time. So as I said again, discipline is very important for online classes. I would like to touch a little bit on time management, since discipline is very important. So I will touch a little bit on time management for the diploma students. So what is important for diploma students is to have your priorities right. We know that you are now at home or in some places, but what is important, you are not in class. Okay, so when you are not in class, your priorities has to be correct. You will have to know why you are taking this particular diploma, why are you in this program. So therefore your priority must be for the program. If you have to work 5 days a week, work for the classes 5 days a week, there is no shortcut. You need to actually prioritize your study. So there are a number of things that will be posted by the lecturers. For example, they will post notes, assessment, assignment. So you need to actually go through each and every one of them. It's important, but for you to actually draw up your own timetable at home. All right, so you can have your own, you can of course schedule for breaks and relaxation, but what is important is that you need to make changes from from before coming into the program to now that you are now a diploma student. So those changes in your schedule, in your life schedule, is very important. You also need to have, whether it's digital or non-digital filing, you have to ensure that you file all your notes accordingly to its own folder. So that is important, so that it's easier for you when you have assessment, when you have got exams, online exam, online test. It's easy for you to know what are things that you should be reading, etc. And then most importantly is to understand your goal. We talk about the system where you can put in your pointer. All right, so you could also set your goal by using that particular system. And by having a proper goal, you probably will be able to organize your life better in terms of what to study first, what to study second, etc. How long does it take for how long now you're going to sleep, you have to wake up early for your classes, etc. So therefore and it's important also for you to actually think about rewarding yourself. All right, this is nothing to do that comes from UMCCed, but giving a reward to yourself. For example, if you feel that if you are able to probably achieve very good results for this particular semester, you may want to reward yourself. I do not know what you want to buy for yourself, but you can always think about rewards at the end of it. So this is about time management and also rewarding yourself. The next one that I will go through with you would be forms used in for academic courses. We've got B5, which is Borang 5, and also Borang 6, B6. B5 is the pro forma and B6 is the current course information. We'll look at it soon. So let me speak a little bit about the pro forma that all students must be aware of. For every courses in UM there should be the pro forma. Okay, and once you see the pro forma, what is important in the pro forma is to actually look at the course learning outcome. So all your continuous assessment and also your alternative assessment will be based on this CLO, or the course learning outcome. So the one that is circled is the course learning outcome, and different courses will have different course learning outcome. Please ensure that you check the title of the course to ensure that you are at the right course learning outcome. The next slide is about the current course information form, all right, or borang 6. When you look at your current course information form, you'll be able to find the references. So these are the references that you could be using in that particular course, all right. And the next one, which is very important, would be the list of continuous assessment and alternative assessment. So once you look at the list of continuous assessment and alternative assessment, the form should actually inform you at which week you'll be assessed. So or at which week you will have to submit your assessment or your assignment for that matter. Yeah. When we talk about continuous assessment can be in many forms. It can be in written form, it can be in oral form, you can be doing online presentation, you can be doing video presentation through video recording. There are many things that the lecturers will actually inform you. The lecturers will inform you exactly how you'll be doing for each courses, yeah, for each one of it. Right, and in this current course information form, you'll be able to see also the scheduling, the weekly scheduling. So for this particular semester, you'll start with 7 weeks. Next semester there will be 14 weeks, and the next semester will also be 14 weeks. So once you look at your the weekly schedule, you'll be able to see what are the things that will be covered by your lecturer. But then again, you have to actually just ask the lecturer. You may want to ask the lecturer what they will be doing the week after, once you have started your classes. So this current course information is very important for you to check on dates. So please ensure that you keep track of this, and if there are any changes, the lecturer will actually post it in UMCCed also. They will post to inform you that certain assessment will have different dates, etc., etc. So therefore, please follow the one that is posted by the lecturers in the e-learning platform, which is UMCCed. So this is the end hour of my presentation or my briefing. So I would like to say congratulations to all students of Diploma. Welcome to University of Malaya Center for Continuing Education, or known as UMCCed. Welcome to University of Malaya. I hope you'll enjoy your time with us. Thank you.